Hello, today I'm going to be reviewing the Barbie Doll House Playset. This is the Malibu House. It comes with 25 themed furniture and accessories, has 6 rooms. My daughter has had this for about 9 months now, and so along that we've pretty much figured out all of the pros and cons of this, as well as some secret tips. So I'll go over those in this video. You can see I have some of the furniture set up. There's 4 chairs, a table. There's a smaller table that pretty much goes with the sofa, and then there's this little barbecue thing. So you'll notice with this, there are some stickers on here. The stickers are fun when you're setting it up for the kids to put on. Depending on the age, though, you might need to help them because otherwise they won't line up in the space. So you can see this kind of goes off to the side here. There are quite a number of stickers on this, and so that is something, like I said, kids need help with. Putting this together is pretty easy. Took us about 20 minutes to put it together, but we had our daughter helping us, and so she had a great time doing that. So in this mode, this is the stowaway mode, and you can see it's pretty compact, which is nice. So if you are limited on space, you can just put it in the stowaway mode, and then you can move it around and put it to the side. And then when you're ready to play with it, you can. So there's this nice little hook here, which is what keeps it all together and closed. So you can just lift that up, and then it starts folding out. So this panel comes out, this bed drops down, and then you can pull this one out. One thing I've noticed about this too is it seems like the hinge on this one particularly is a little bit tight, and so we pull all the way out, and then there's one more here. This one sticks as well, so I always feel like I'm gonna break it, which kind of bothers me. Anyway, so now that you've got this, this is the open mode of the house. You have a door here which opens and closes. I'm actually not sure if we put this on backwards or not, because if you look at the outside, it looks kind of like, I don't know if cheap is the word, but you could see like this bubble here, which I don't think is supposed to be on the outside. I think that's supposed to be on the inside. And there's like a little windowsill here for them to have stuff on. And so they have like a living room, and then here's the kitchen. It has a little stove oven that opens up, and then the refrigerator also opens. There's a couple of shelves. Some of the accessories are food. Unfortunately, my daughter doesn't have it here at the moment, so I can't show those. And then finally, there's this little area here, and this turns so you have a music room where you can turn it around, and you have like a living room. These stairs, so when you're stowing them, they go in this little slot here, but it just rotates out, and you can rotate it all the way to there. So you can rotate it wherever you want. I personally think these stairs are a little goofy looking. They're kind of small, but they work because Barbies are really skinny, I guess. Their feet are really small. And so I kind of showed the bedroom loft, so this folds up when you're stowing it away. And then here's a little blanket that it comes with. It's almost like a sleeping bag, so you could put the Barbies inside of it, which is kind of nice. But when you're stowing it, you put this up, and then that works like that. And then finally, this is like another bed. It's like a bunk bed, but it also doubles as the roof. And so you could see here how that will latch down there. So when you're looking at this part is kind of, it sticks a bit. So you could pull it down, and then it will kind of just rest on there. But when you're putting it back, it's actually kind of difficult to get in. This is one thing that usually is better with 2 hands. In fact, I don't think I can get it with 1 hand. Yeah, so this requires 2 hands. So I don't think that a child can do that part. But there is room for 2 Barbies. So my daughter has 2 of them, so you can put them there and there, and they can just sleep up there, right? And then you have a littler bed for the little ones. And then finally you have the bathroom here. And so you have your shower, which moves. You have a sink here, and this opens up, and then there's this little door here, so you can get in that. So this is like the bathroom area. One thing that is really nice is if your child has other little toys, so I'd say keep all your accessories in a little basket like this, and then, you know, all the other characters that they have, they can play with, and you can just put them in the different areas of the house. And so that's typically what my daughter does, is she doesn't play with the Barbies exclusively. She likes the other characters more. But this is like a really big house for the little characters. So I think that's probably a good use for littler, smaller kids, younger kids, when they want to play with these little things. And then once they get a little bit older and they're focusing more on the Barbies, they can kind of grow into this. So I think this is good for a wider age group of girls and kids, just because their tastes in the toys change over time, but this has room to grow. So overall, I think it's pretty good. Like I said, I pointed out that some of these hinges, like this one in particular, sticks a little bit, and then this last one here, so close that up. This last one right there also sticks a little bit. It is really easy to put away, and it's nice because once you have it closed up, you can store everything inside. So you could just leave all the stuff in there. And then you just have to make sure that you have everything stowed away, right? And again, this one takes 2 hands, so I'm not going to be able to muscle through that. But overall, really easy to set up initially, and then to close up and change. She has a lot of fun playing with this. So I hope this was useful, and thank you for watching.